Hi guys, welcome to the Raven Wolf channel. This is Anna, and today's video it's about the trees and the roots and how they talk to each other. And what actually got me inspired to do this video is the trees by the apartments where I live. As you can see, I took a video about it. You can see the roots of the trees, and they're actually connected to each other. I don't know, it's kind of hard for you guys to maybe see how they get connected to from one true root to another. So that is actually what inspired me to do this video. So I hope you guys enjoy the information I'm about to share with you guys. Don't forget to like and comment on the video. All right. So, hidden beneath the surface and entangled in the roots of the Earth's astonishing and diverse plant life, there exists a biological superhighway linking together the members of the plant kingdom, in which what researchers call the Wood Wide Web or the tree internet. This organic network operates much like our internet, allowing plants to communicate, bestow nutrition, or even harm one another. The network is comprised of thin threads of fungus known as mycelium that grows outward underground up to a few meters from its partnering plant, meaning that all of the plant life within a region is likely tapped into the network and connected to one another. How cool is that? I did not know any of that. It's very interesting, huh? Okay, so the partnership of the roots of plants and the fungi is known as mycorrhiza, and is beneficial for both parties involved, and plant provide carbohydrates to the fungi and its exchange. And in exchange, the fungi aids in gathering water and providing nutrients, such as phosphorus and nitrogen to its partnering plant. Like our internet, this fungal connectivity is also susceptible as cybercrime, terrorism, or even warfare. Some plants, such as the phantom orchid, do not have the chlorophyll necessary for photosynthesis and must leach the necessary nutrients for survival from surrounding plants. Other plants, such as golden marigolds and American black walnut trees, have been found to release toxins into the network to hinder the growth of surrounding plants in the fight for water and light. So next I'm gonna be saying a few interesting facts about the tree internet that I thought that was pretty cool. All right, so do you know that trees can help each other stay alive? So just like human communities, trees help each other to survive. Some trees that might have fallen around 500 years ago and still live with the aid of the surrounding trees of the same species. The other trees that surround the fallen tree usually pump sugar into its stump to keep it alive. They do it by surrounding the roots at the stump, then pump sugar into it. Another interesting fact is that trees send out warning signal to other trees. So one astonishing study done on the savanna of Africa proved that trees watch each other's back. When giraffes feed on the umbrella thorn acacia tree, the trees started to pump toxic substances into their leaves, which caused giraffes to move away from them. The animal had to back out 100 yards before starting to nibble on another trees. It's because the neighboring trees of the same species got the signal and pump up toxic substances in their leaves too, to prevent giraffes from eating them. So I think that's pretty cool. that's kind of like the same thing that bees do, right? When a bee stings you, it releases a certain, I don't know if I'm saying it wrong, a pheromone or something that it let the other bees know. Anyways, I think that's pretty cool. Another fact is that trees feel pain. When insects feed on their leaves, while it may seem natural for insects to feed on leaves on trees, this still hurts the tree. As soon as a caterpillar nibbles on a leaf, the tissue surrounding the damaged area changes, like a hurting human tissue. The leaf tissue also sends out electrical signals that travel at a lower speed than the human tissue does, approximately 1/3 of an inch a minute. Another fact is that mother trees nurture their young trees. So young trees, specifically the beech trees, could grow as high as 18 inches per season. However, their growth is hindered by their mother tree for the reason that, according to the scientists, trees should grow slowly while young to ensure a living to old age. The mother trees ensure the young ones grow slowly by shading the young trees with their enormous crowns that act as canopies over the forest floor. Only a small amount of sunlight could reach them for photosynthesis, which is enough to keep them alive. One scientist who helped discover the maternal instinct of the trees is Dr. Suzanne Simbard. Dr. Simbard described mother trees to be dominant and have fungal roots connections that are widely linked to other trees. Though the root systems, the mother trees establish a constant contact with the baby trees, passing them into sugar and other nutrients. Just like breastfeeding, I can't talk. Just like breastfeeding when humans or other mammals, right? That's so cute. I love that. All right, so other fact is that trees have their own language. A study done by a scientist from the University of Western Australia have registered that roots of grain seedling cracked at a frequency of 220 hertz. When exposed to crackling at this frequency, other seedling roots also oriented their tips in that direction. It's like they naturally understood what it means, like a language that is spoken amongst them. Another fact is that trees scream when they're thirsty. Trees complain when they're thirsty too, just like humans. Just because they don't speak, they scream by creating vibrations through the trunk. According to the scientists at the Swiss Federal Institute for Forest, Snow and Landscape Research, trees scream when there's an interruption of the flow of water from the roots to the leaves, and it takes place at ultrasonic level that we can't hear like with our human ears. So, with all of that, I hope you guys learned something new about trees. And this, like I mentioned at the beginning of this video inspired me by the trees that are at the front of the apartments where I live, because of the tree roots were exposed. I don't know, usually you can't see them, but for some reason here where I live, they're showing, and I just saw it and I knew I had to do a video about it. So I hope you guys learned something new, and I hope you guys like, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.